What's up? So, y'all, straight up being honest, I haven't even started work yet. Reason being was when I got off the road, I wanted to take a break. That was first and foremost. I wanted to take a break, at least 2 weeks. This is now the third week I have not been working, which is fine. I'm not struggling or anything at the moment. But this will be the third week. So what has happened was I applied before I no, what did I do? But before I went out on the road, I had to get my license, all that jazz straightened out. So when I got back home, I would have my license. And then that first day home, I would apply to my new job. So did all that, and how do we get to the third week? I'm not really sure. But last week, after I filled out all the application and everything, the guy never called me back. Mind you, this was Tuesday of last week. It is now Friday of the next week. So he never called. So I think it was like Monday or Tuesday. I called them and was like, yo, so like what's going on? Where are we in the process? Because they have to do the whole background check and everything, right? So apparently that was never done. And mind you, I did an interview with the assistant manager of the terminal that I'm working for. And so apparently no information ever got sent back to the main terminal, which is in Winston-Salem. None of that would have happened had I not called, which is, when you're dealing with somebody like that, a company like that, it makes you almost, should I work for them, right? But guys, when I tell y'all, I strongly believe that everything happens for a reason. Like, I literally live by that motto. So I called Tuesday, right, about what was going on. I actually spoke to the terminal manager. So after I spoke to the terminal manager, we set up another interview, quote unquote, for the following day, which would have been Wednesday, 2 days ago, to meet with him at 2 o'clock. Guys, when I tell y'all, we sat in there for 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. Basically going over all the information I need. He told me how much I would be making. He told me, everything about the job, what I'd be doing, where I'd be going, what times I'd work, what truck I would drive, the truck safety feature. I mean, we went over everything. And like, once you have that type of interaction with your, I guess, manager, of course, it made everything a whole lot easier. And what's crazy about that was, before that interview, before I went in at 2 o'clock that morning, I had filled out an application for Keenan Advantage. So they also have like a local company here that hauls gas or whatever. I filled out an application for them, and when I tell y'all, they sent me another email last night. Well, I checked it last night, saying that they are unable to continue with the process of my application. So, that was kind of strange. It's kind of, it's like, whoa, that type of thing. Because now I'm actually on the way to Reliable to do a road test and a drug test. You see how that worked out? It's crazy, right? But, yeah, like literally everything happens for a reason. Like, I literally live by that. When I tell you I was so stressed out, like, a couple days ago, y'all, I was so stressed out last week. I was so stressed out. Like, I hate being in that emotion when I feel so down and beat up, because it's like, damn, where do I go next? What's gonna happen? You don't know, like, what you're gonna do almost. That's literally where I was, in my mental state. So after I go through the whole road test and drug test thing, the only dilemma now is finding a trainer for me, which I'm still believing and I'm hoping, something's gonna pull through, because he said there are some other options that I have as far as training. I could go to like I can go to South Carolina. They have a terminal there where I could find a trainer, or I could go to the main terminal, which is in Winston-Salem, and train there, and hopefully something's gonna pull through. You feel me? So I'm believing that.
AP bust down, jumping off the wrist. Republicans on the
We're here! Y'all, I am so excited. Like, when I tell y'all the manager here is like cool AF, like he's cool AF. Like, that's how cool this dude is. But I'm about to go in here. Y'all wish me luck. I'm driving a manual. Y'all, I have not driven a manual since driving school, and that was like a year and a half ago. But we gonna see. He said he'll be able to work with me, and over the time that we'll be looking for a trainer, I could always come back and, you know, test drive a little bit. Of course I'm gonna do that because I need the practice. But he did say the truck that I would be driving is an automatic, so hopefully it actually is an automatic, but most of the trucks are manuals. But he told me that I'll need to be able to drive a manual because in case my truck breaks down, somebody will probably bring a manual to me, and of course I'll need to know how to be able to drive that. But I'm about to go inside, y'all. I'm so happy. I found a job, right? But yeah, everything happens for a reason. That's all I got to say. I'll be back on here as soon as I finish this. So yo, I didn't do amazing, but for me to not have driven a manual in a year and a half, I feel like I did pretty well. He told me I did pretty well. The only thing I need to work on is my downshifting, which I can agree it is very horrible. But you know, I did all the maneuvers. He made me do a pre-trip. No, pre-trip is nothing. I did a backing maneuver, just, you know, to park it back at the terminal. But y'all, I'm so excited. So now I'm on the way to do my drug test, and then that's it. Well, not it, but I gotta wait on the trainer, and then I'll be working for Reliable Tank Lines. Y'all happy for me? I'm happy. So I'm here. I'll be back. Woo! So funny, I went, you know, filled out the paperwork, signed in, that whole thing. And then when I went to go take my test, I could not get anything to come out. So had to sit there for like 2 hours waiting on my intestines to produce some specimen. Now I'm on the way to take this paperwork back to Reliable, and then get some food because I haven't eaten all. Well, I did eat this morning, but I'm hungry as heck right now. Go home, wash my hair, go to the gym, and probably not gonna do anything the rest of the day. I don't know, but we'll see.